folks, Creepy Kentuckian here with you again from DEADPIT.com. Today we have a brand new release to discuss from 101 Films, the fourth entry in the Jeepers Creepers franchise. It's a movie that I didn't know if I would watch, but curiosity killed the cat. This film primarily made in England, I think. This was the first one that's kind of pretty much an all English cast. Not set in England, though, at all. But this is When Evil Rides Again. Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Now, the Jeepers Creepers franchise, I like the first movie. The first movie is the only movie in the franchise that I think is good. And even the second half of the first movie is not that great. I kind of knew what to expect with this, or I thought I did, until I looked online and I saw a barrage of 1-star reviews, negative reviews, nothing positive on this at all. Nothing, literally nothing. And I'm thinking, surely it can't be that bad. Can't be that bad, can it? From director Timo Varenzola, Jeepers Creepers Reborn. The movie begins completely as a remake. The only name in the movie that I recognized was Dee Wallace. She's in the Macabre Mysteries portion, I'll just call it that. That's kind of a remake on the opening scene in the original film. After that, you follow the couple Chase and Lane. They are heading down to Louisiana for the very first Horror Hound Festival. And I'm like, huh? In Louisiana, at least. And I'm confused because Horror Hound is a real show. I don't know the legalities behind them using that name. And then suddenly Chase is sporting a Horror Hound Weekend t-shirt. And there are a few people that wear Horror Hound Weekend t-shirts. When they get there, this is not a horror convention. This is like an outdoor carnival festival, right? That's supposed to be jam-packed. And there's literally 10 people in the scene. Like, you don't see usually any more than 10 human beings in the scene. Once they're there, Lane starts having these visions of the Creeper, the town of Louisiana. It's a lot like the Mothman Festival, maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. The Creeper in this world, here in this remake, is a real thing. And the movies were based upon the real Creeper, which is this fucking guy right here that can't close his mouth. Starts having visions, and then the visions start to become reality. The Creeper is back, and he's back for blood. So that's your setup there, guys. This movie's only 85 minutes, 86 minutes in length. Not a very long movie. But that, after really the first 20, 25 minutes, it starts to drag a whole lot. This movie is extremely low budget, very, very cheap looking. A lot of the scenes in the movie are just bizarre looking. They shot a lot of it on like a green screen, I think. It kind of looks like a haunted house commercial, a lot of it. Honestly, I don't really know how to explain this other than the fact that it was just, they had the name, they wanted to throw something together and get it out as quick as possible. And that's what they did. This easily, even though I hate Jeepers Creepers 2, this is easily the most embarrassing, the worst of all of the Jeepers Creepers movies. As a matter of fact, and this is no offense to 101 Films, who does a great job over there in the UK. They did as good of a job as anybody on this release. It's just the movie itself. This, since the Dead Pit revival, this is probably the worst movie that I've reviewed. The single worst movie that I've reviewed. Even worse than I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu, than Dark Night of the Scarecrow 2. Halloween Ends was better than this. A lot better than this. Jeepers Creepers Reborn, believe the reviews. This movie is fucking embarrassing. Everyone, and rightfully so, banishing Victor Salva from ever making another Jeepers Creepers movie. But one thing I'll give him, he never made anything on film as fucking terrible as this. So, don't let him near your children. But Jeepers Creepers, this franchise, if it wants to continue on, it needs somebody other than Timo Valenzuela, or whatever the hell his name is. And it needs a budget of some sort. The creeper in this looks like somebody cosplaying at a horror convention. That's what it looks like. He cannot close his mouth. He's like one of the little kids from Seven Little Johnstons. The acting in this is all bad as well. I'm not sure where they hired these people. They are all terrible. This movie's just not very good, guys. It's bad. Stay away from it. Kind of just a basic release from 101 Films. Now, this one comes out this week, coming up on Blu-ray over in the UK. If you have a region-free player, you can get it and watch it early. I think in the US, this thing comes out in November. Jeepers Creepers Reborn is fucking awful, though. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be one of those reviewers that loves everything. And you all know who the fuck you are. You know who you are. This is awful, and I'm not sugarcoating it one bit. So Jeepers Creepers Reborn, one of the worst movies that I've ever seen. And easily the worst movie I've reviewed since DEADPIT came back 2.5 years ago. So that is it, guys. This one out from 101 Films has no extras on it at all. It would be good to have a audio commentary explanation to this movie. But, yeah, not yet. Maybe there'll be a 4K edition come out. I seriously doubt it. Jeepers Creepers Reborn is out now from 101 Films. Check it out if you want to torture yourself. And check us out over at DEADPIT.com.
Give us a thumbs up.
Up your butts.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that DEADPIT puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
Hey everyone, it's your old buddy O'Curly Jones, and I'm here to talk about DEADPIT over at TeamPublic.com. They got some new fucking shirts out for you. You got the DEADPIT Radio, it's time to get spooky. You got the Rad Season, the Rad Pack. Halloween Havoc, can't go wrong with that. And some other great shirts like November 1st. You got Pit at Night and Born to be Rad, spooky. It just keeps getting fucking better and better, boss. Uncle Rad. Now go on over and get these shirts now, because they're only there for a limited time, especially the spooky ones. So get them while they're hot. Right now, over at DEADPIT, TeamPublic.com. Do it now. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DEADPIT on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old DEADPIT radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. DEADPIT on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.